Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of C programming. In the previous video, we have learned what is the meaning of structure and how to access the structure data members along with defining of structure. In this video, we will write one more program by using structure so that your concept will be much more clearer than before. Okay, so here you have to define a structure employee having members name, ID and salary. Name is of character array or string type, ID is of integer type, salary is of float type. You have to enter the details of one employee and display the details. Okay. And again, after completing the first program, we will rewrite the same program for two different employees. Okay. So let us start with this particular concept. We have to define a structure employee with name, ID, salary. Okay. So as per our discussion, we can declare the structure variable here also, and we can access inside the main function. You're asking the user to enter the name of the employee, and while accessing the member, we will definitely access through the structure data member. Similarly, you have to enter whatever I'll take input that I'll store in the ID field of the employee. The last member, the salary one, and whatever the input I'll give, okay. Now you have to print the details. Okay. After that, employee ID, okay. So this is what you have done. You have declared one structure data member or structure variable. Inside the structure variable, you have allocated memory for name, you have allocated memory for ID, and you have allocated memory for salary. Okay. And as per the input, suppose this particular statement will enter, you will keep the value inside the name field, the ID you will keep inside the ID field, and the salary will be inside the salary field, because the corresponding data members of the structure will be accessed through the structure variable, and whenever you will print the corresponding data. Okay. So we have to save the file. So after compilation, we are not getting any error. So it is asking for the name of the employee, then the ID of the employee, and the salary. Okay, and we are getting the details of the data. Okay, this is what the first half of the question, that you have to write down the details of a single employee. Now the next question says that you have to rewrite the same program for two employees. So definitely whenever you are discussing about two employees, you have to declare two structure variables. Okay, one structure variable is one employee, another structure variable is another employee. So whenever you are entering the data, enter the name of the first employee. Similarly, emp1 dot name, ID of the first employee. So emp1 dot ID, salary of the first employee, emp1 dot salary. Okay. So details of the first employee. Similarly, what I'll do here, I'll change everything from emp to emp1, and we will rewrite the same code. Okay, better. Let us take the input at the same time. But here you have to write down the name of the second employee, and in place of one, you have to write two. Two. This is two. Okay. After taking input, now you have to also print the details of the second employee. So in place of one, you need to just modify to two. Okay. So structure programming is very easy. Only you need to understand how many structure variables you have to declare, because every structure variable will share the structure data members. Okay. So what actually we have done here, if you try to understand, we have created two structure variables, emp1 and emp2. Now, any number of structure variable you will declare, for sure they will share the data member of their corresponding structure. Okay. Similarly, emp2 will also share the data members of the structure. So you are defining the structure data member only once. Any number of structure variable you are declaring, everyone will share the data members. So whatever the input you have taken by using emp1, it will go to the field of emp1. Any data member you have taken input by using emp2, it will go to the field of emp2. Okay. So this is how you can differentiate the multiple structure data members, as well as what you can do, you can access it individually. Let's see. Okay. So this is the first details or first employee. Suppose the second employee. Now details of the first employee, whatever you have given input, details of the second input, whatever you have given input. Okay. So this is how actually multiple structure data members can be accessed by using structure variable. Okay. So through this video, what actually you have learned how to define a structure, how to access the data members through the structure variable. And if you need multiple structure variables, you have to access by using multiple times. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching this video.